whatsoever. So on these right here, you're going to check your, when you just come on the roof in general, you're going to check your fresh air snout filters, right? You're going to make sure you have water. If it's hot, you should see water dripping out of them because at some point they should be cooling. And if the fan motor's on, you should feel heat coming up of some sort, at least warm air coming up. If it's not warm, that means it's not pulling any warm out of the building. I'm not going to the detailed breakdown of this, but this is general stuff you're going to check. The next thing you're going to check is your P-trap here. You're going to turn it over and make sure it's unclogged, okay? Now this right here is an ineffective P-trap. This isn't a P-trap, right? A P-trap is designed is to stop cold air from coming out of the air unit. Come here and feel your hand right here. You see it? You feel cold air coming out, right? A P-trap should go down, over, back up, and out. It should look like a little U here, right? And water's coming out of it. And what they've done is they've taken all these off so they won't clog up. And it's true. Like this, it won't clog up. Sometimes you'll see people take the P-traps and put them sideways, so they'll continually drip and not clog up. But when you do that, you're letting the air out, and it completely negates the point of a P-trap. The P-trap is supposed to make it efficient by not having cold air pushed out, but still allowing the water to come out. So you need to get the P-trap reinstalled here. Now at Lennox Part Plus, they make a one-piece P-trap that's not multiple pieces. All right? But what you should do when you come on the roof, you should check your front air snout, you should check the P-trap. You kind of make sure all your units are right. We got one here with absolutely no fresh air snout. Fresh air filter. This right here. So Vic can go there and he can change the air filters in the ceiling every single day, and it won't make a single difference because you're taking all this dirty air straight inside, right? It's not filtered. So you just wasted all that money on those air filters you put in the ceiling. You got here, you got another ineffective P-trap, right? Because you're leaking all this air. You probably want to get some great stuff. Come here in the little horseshoe around here. There's a little plastic clip that goes right here when these come. Come here through the hand right here. All this air pushing out. Come here real quick.
Oh yeah.
Put your hand right here and feel all this air pushing out. Right? There's a little plastic clip that would go in there. It'll block that air. It's gone. All right, so you can get some great stuff foam and come around that and block that air from pushing out. Because what you have is, again, ineffective. It's less efficient, makes your energy bill go up. Again, bad P-trap set up here. And you see this one here is clogged. You can tell because water's coming all out of there.
Water's coming all the way down here.
Yeah, this one's clogged. So now we got to find a wiring. See if somebody find a wire.
There was one on that one right there, Ron.
What?
One holding that filter in right there on the seat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see that. That's probably that one you get enough for you. Try this, Brian.
All right, come here, look at this. Y'all see I unjammed it?
Yeah.
All that water coming out. So all that potentially would leak inside to the ceiling or in the roof somewhere. So all of a sudden, like, hey, we got a leak, right? And when it rains, it leaks worse. Why? More humidity in the air. So when it's raining, it's leaking, so we know we got a roof leak. So we come over here with buckets of tar and put them all over the roof, right? Well, the whole time it's just this.
Well, that's a lot of water.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to tell y'all how to clean coils one day, but whenever you clean coils, you bring a shot back up here, and you shot back the inside of the drain pan on the inside of the unit. You get all the gunk out of it, and it won't clog for an entire summer. Now what we got here is you got a hood exhaust fan. Now it's supposed to be taking grease, right, down this tube, out the building here, and on this one it comes out the building and down to this bucket down here, right? Now that bucket is supposed to be emptied about once a week into the grease trap. If it doesn't get emptied, or sometimes grease just clogs up, grease starts clogging up and working its way back up to this, all the way that it starts spilling over into here. Grease should never really spill over in here. It should be going down there the whole time. If this gets clogged up, you gotta get you a hose in one of those bladders, a 4-inch bladder at Home Depot. Hold it down there, and you gotta get it tight because it's gonna try to squeeze out with that grease, right? So you gotta get that hole really, really tight. Then you gotta blast this thing out with a hot water bladder. And get that grease plug pushed out and do that, all right? Because it wasn't done, grease is slowly seeped up and leaked out the sides, underneath. You see how they got inefficient going on here again, right? Sides underneath, and now you got this year's worth of, this will eat away the asphalt roof. That grease will kind of eat away the asphalt roof. Now, it's complicated how to get that off. You can get all that grease off of suds material, but that same suds material also is not great for an asphalt roof. So you can dry sweep it off and that works. But this right here is what makes roofs go bad. The first thing you want to do is unclog that and make sure you don't have grease leaking out, and get a regular repetition of dumping that bucket into your grease barrel so it doesn't work its way back up into the whole thing. When you look at the, whenever you got roof leaks, what you want to first thing you want to look at the flashing. If it's an actual roof leak, most of the time it's just when the flashing came loose in the side of the building, water can get in there really quick and rain straight into there into the bottom part. Now one thing you know about roof leaks, the roof is sloped, right? So if you ever look into the building and see water coming down, water has to be coming down from that point that way, right? It can't be, so if water's leaking right here, if you look in here, the water's leaking right here in the building. You go out here in the parking lot, you make a water, where's the water leak? Outside, right? You make a line here. That water has to be coming from here that way. It can't be coming from anywhere that way. So you narrow down your area the water leak is coming from. The first thing you do is you eliminate flashing and the air conditioning units. If the air conditioning units are good, it could be also that the drain trap has a hole in it, in the air conditioning unit, right? You got to fix the hole in the drain trap. The actual pan under the coils. You got the air conditioners good, you got the flashings good, then you start looking at your roof itself and potential problems in it. Normally, you can have these things leaking, which are called pitch bands, right? Now, you should have tar filled up so you have no gaps, and it should be kind of domed so water sheds off of it. So those things can be called pitch bands. Most of your roof leaks come from the curved edge here, where we stepped on it at some point, and we created a gap right here, and it makes a little, you'll see a little hole right there. Water comes down to there, and it goes into that curved edge, right? Some of them come at the seams. Everybody's always look at these seams, but the seams are typically where the water had, the actual seam of the roof itself is. A lot of them come from the edge of the neck. Look over here, look at how we're going to dust that. I'll put my 5/16 tool. I've never brought it up here. Yeah. I'll set it down somewhere.
Your shoes look like those your shoes. It's a small number one. Both of them are up here.
All right, on the D unit, I got it, Clay.
Yeah, we're just cleaning up the clothing.
Oh yeah, the shoes and stuff.
Yeah.
Y'all seen that online where they're saying the best place to watch a solar eclipse is on a Waffle House roof?
Oh God, don't let people tell me.
Yeah.
All right, on those units, I'll show you all those in a second. You can take the side off. On the D unit, you gotta take the top off to get to the wiring harness. 5/16 You can always take a 5-in-1 tool, and it's always fast extinction. You can just take off with it. All right, let me borrow this milk crate for a second. All right. Y'all see here, you got the blower, right? It's basically sucking air in from the supply. It's blowing it into this box here. Then it's blowing it in the coil. If y'all look here, come over here, look way. You can see the coil in there, right? And that's what should be clean. That's why all the dirty air, when this panel's off, right? All the dirty air is just coming from outside, sucking into there, into the coil. On those right there, you got a fresh air snout. Without a filter, all the dirty air is basically going into there, into there. Now the vacuum is not as bad, but just be aware, we are on voice now, right? So be careful, just be aware of that. All right, now on the blower motor here, right, if it's not working, if that's working and this isn't blowing, you have no air blowing, right? What you want to do, first make sure you got power on. The second thing you can do if it's not working at all, is you can feel it and see if it's hot. If it's hot, it's probably burned. If it's not hot at all and it's not blowing, you want to check your capacitor. You see right here your capacitor? If you go on the Snacker TV maintenance thing, they'll show you how to check the capacitor with a multimeter. You simply take that out, check the capacitor with your multimeter. If your capacitor is bad, it's about $4 to replace. The motor is about $115. By the time you go lengths and get it, it's about $170. And bringing it back in time and all that stuff to change it, whatever. The capacitor is about $4. And a lot of times on these motors, it is simply the capacitor. If it's hot and it sees, it's the blower motor. Now sometimes, I don't want to teach y'all how to do this yet, sometimes you can turn it off and then go on the blower wheel and give it a spin and turn it on at the same time and get it going again. That can happen, but be careful and don't pinch your finger doing that. All right, so I'm gonna cut the power off first. Y'all see this right here, all the stuff coming out here, this is your sewer drain. Stuff should always be coming up out of it. You should put your hand on here. This is the very back one all the disk machine heat comes from, right? The idea is you should have slightly neutral positive air pressure in your building. If you have a P-trap leak in your slab and you have negative air pressure, it will actually suck air, right, in the hood. It'll create negative pressure. It'll end up sucking air into this, through your building and into your building, and all of a sudden your building will smell like sewer gas. And you walk in the building and it always smells like sewer gas. If it always smells like sewer gas, you can have two things. One, a broken P-trap, and two, you can have negative air pressure, where your fresh air snouts aren't open, or your hood's pulling too much air, so it's actually sucking air into the building, pulling it through the thing, so it's pulling it down this drain pipe, into your drains, and up into the building, and you smell sewer gas. It should always be coming up out of here. So if you feel this out of here, it's a good indication you got a working sewer system and positive air